Hi, children of God. Welcome to my humble abode. This is me coming in from classes. This was about 4 o'clock. I walked in. That day it was something. I was like overstimulated on the brink of a panic attack, but I decided this room was a mess, and having a messy room does not help with clearing my head. So I decided to clean while seriously overstimulated. So I lay down, I said my prayers, thanking the Lord for taking me home safely. And then I started cleaning. So the first thing I did was the bed. I don't know why, but for me, every single time I see like a big space cleaned and organized, it kind of tricks my brain into thinking like I'm doing something productive, right? So starting with my bed, the biggest space there, it looks clean. So every time I look back on it, I'm just there thinking, oh, look at the bed. The bed is so nice. Then you're doing a good job. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but it's kind of like a mind game thing to trick my brain. And then I moved on like to my study area because I've been getting end of month tests and I need to like be more focused on studying. I usually just study in my bed, but I feel like I'll be more productive if I like sit there and study, because sometimes in my bed I just get so comfortable I forgot that I'm studying. So I decided to clear it, and I'm gonna try to sit down in the chair and study rather than staying in bed or walking all the way over to the library. And then I moved on to, I washed these clothes last night, right? So at this point I was just throwing them in the dryer. I was not folding them at all. Like I just my brain wouldn't let me. And those were not properly dried, so I had to, those are like in a different set, the final set. I took them out too quick. It's the white clothes, so I'm gonna have to dry them. And trust me, I did forgot about them. I did not put them back in the dryer. I went to bed. So I just put in the clothes in the drawer, you know, the bottoms, the tops, and the dresses. And like it was at this point. Was it at this point? No, it wasn't at this point. It was after this when I started to move on to the where I keep my skincare and my body care, the shelf right there. And I keep finding hair in my things. I don't like that. It's not my hair, and oh my goodness. Anyways, at this point when I move on to body care, skincare, I started to feel like overwhelmed. I was about to like just go into a panic attack. I was just like, not panic attack, more like anxiety. I was like, I need to stop. But I kept breathing, because if I stopped, this place will not be clean till maybe like next week. So I decided to just fight it out and do it. And the thing is that I was coming from classes, so I was productive. Like once I get into that productive state, I try to stay in it as long as I can, because once I'm out, and that is it. Once I just stop, I just stop. I'm studying, I just stop for like a minute, and it's so hard to get back into that productive state. So I just kind of like pushed myself after coming in from classes. I sipped some water in between, and I kept going. Now these things, guys, I feel like I have ADHD. I don't know. Like I have all the symptoms and more. So I'm thinking I'm broke right now. I don't have any money right now. But as soon as like I get my bills down and I get something sorted out, then I will. There's a site called Maple, so I'm looking forward to like going there, because to get a psychologist to assess me, that would like a long term. So Maple make it quicker, kind of like an online thing. You speak to someone, because I just want to know what's going on in my head. Why am I so easily distracted? You know? So I just moved on to vacuuming, and I really enjoyed vacuuming. I didn't record all of it because who wants to watch like 10 minutes of me vacuuming? But I took longer than was needed to vacuum, because I don't know, it just desensitized me, because moving around, this was like a game. It was just so fun. And I definitely vacuumed longer than like, you know, Anyways, I was done. This is my prayer room, haven't showed you. There it is. And this is what my room looked like. Very beautiful. This is the video of me overstimulated and probably having ADHD, but I did it anyway. All praise to God and the fight in me. So like and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.